Hi, thank you for tuning in. This video I would like to briefly cover how you can set motion detect on your SPRO DVR. Um, the way motion detect works is if you want to set um, if you want the DVR to bleep and inform you that somebody has come in this area here alone, then the DVR will do that. Or if you want just this pathway here, if somebody comes here and you want the DVR to inform you, it can also do that. I must also inform you if like you see a bit of rain dropping over here, if the rain drops in this area it will also keep bleeping, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, other than that it can be a pretty useful tool. So what you want to do on your mouse is just left click once anywhere on the screen, and then you want to go on to the second option, alarm, and then on the drop down menu on the left, on the panel on the left, you want to select video detect, and then select which channel. Make sure you are on motion detect on the top over here. You have yeah, that's just detected motion. I think the car went past and the headlights must have hit this pathway here, and that's why it's that's just what you will hear, what you heard now, the bleeping. And also you can have it so that particular camera will go full screen when a motion is detected. I'll show you just how to do that. So once you're on this screen, make sure you're not on video loss, tampering or diagnostic. Make sure it's on motion detect, and then select which camera you want the motion detect to work on. Let's say if you want camera 4, what you want to do is to turn on and off your motion detect. Use this little switch on the screen. You just put it on enable, make sure it's yellow, and then region, that is your setting of where you want the what areas you want the motion detect to bleep on. I'll just show you how you can set that now. So if you just click onto that setting button next to region, there you go, you will come across this sort of screen. What you want to do is just on each, normally you will see something like this as soon as you hit the settings button. What you want to do is just left click on the mouse button, and you can turn each box back to its original picture and wipe the pink boxes. And you can also start on the top left, hold down your mouse button, left mouse button, hold it down and just swipe your mouse to the bottom right and wipe them all out. Now what you want to do here is you want to shade the boxes which you want the motion detect to work on. So let's say if you want the motion detect to work, let's say if you draw a line over here, and what will happen, I'll just do that now and show you. Now I've drawn a little line here like that. Now what's going to happen is if anybody crosses this line, the motion detect will bleep, and this particular camera will go full screen. But anywhere else, anybody can walk over here, or anybody can walk over here, nothing will happen. What you can also do is shade the whole pathway, so all the boxes which come under that pathway, you can shade them all, and it will basically detect the whole area. If anybody crosses this path, for example, the motion detect will bleep and it will inform you. You can shade the boxes all the way to the end, but just bear in mind if you get to the road, or if you get too close to the road on towards the end of the drive, even the headlights of the vehicles which shine over here, they will also trigger the motion detect, so just be aware of that. So yeah, once you've done that, you can actually, once you move your mouse arrow towards the top of the screen, you've got a sensitivity and a threshold here as well. I mean, I would say have a play around with that depending on your own personal settings. Maybe you want to decrease the sensitivity a little bit or increase it. Threshold is how many boxes will need to be covered before before the motion detector will trigger. Obviously, the more number you select, the higher amount of boxes, more area will need to be covered with whoever is in front of the screen before the motion detector is triggered, if that makes sense. Once you've set these two settings, the threshold, sensitivity, usually you don't need to touch that unless it keeps bleeping with the raindrops or something. Then you might want to decrease the sensitivity a little bit. Once you've done that, just right click once and you will come back to this screen. And all you want to do here is you can set it to send an email to you. It'll take a screenshot of the motion detector and email it to you at the moment when the motion is detected. But what you can also, what you will need to do here is just if it's channel number 4 which you selected, and just make sure you got channel 4 selected here as well on record channel. And this one here, tour, if you select number 4 on tour, what it will do is it will bring channel 4, the camera 4, full screen each time it triggers the motion detect. Buzzer, yes, you need to make sure that's ticked as well. That's literally all you need to do. Select camera number, switch motion detect on, set your region setting, latch 10 seconds, that means it will show your picture full screen for 5 seconds. That's one thing you will need to put, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, or whatever you're comfortable with. Record channel, that's another one you need to select. Tour, that's another one you need to select, channel, whichever channel number it is. And tick the buzzer button. And that's literally all it is. And click apply and then back. Now each time somebody crosses this area which we shaded, motion detector will trigger every time. To turn it back off, simply left click your mouse button, click on alarm, select the correct channel number, which was channel 4, and turn this enable yellow button, turn that off, and make sure you click apply.